What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, a lot of discussion has been made about black wealth and why we don't have black wealth. And of course, our discussions revolve around redlining in the past, lack of opportunity, single parenthood homes, and things like that, which is all true. Okay, those things can be aligned, but one of the things that we don't talk about is African American inefficiency in the financial markets. Right? All of us have worked a job. Let me explain what I'm talking about with the job thing. In the 90s, I started working even as a teenager. Most of you have done that too. Apple stock, McDonald's stock, Nike stock. I used to buy Nike Jordans all the time. The stock was like $3 a share. Okay, that was back in the 90s. If I wasn't so stupid, I could have spent like $200 and I could have bought a lot of Nike stock, which is today $108 a share, compounding every year, all of that. That money could have made me a millionaire many times over right now, just from doing things the right way then. But again, that's lack of financial inefficiency. And let me tell you this is with our own pay periods. Let's talk about what happens when we are dealing with people who leave us homes. This is one of the greatest things I know in the black community. We talk about how our grandparents don't leave us nothing, but I want to talk about the grandparents and parents who do leave you stuff. Most of us know somebody in our family who somebody dies, they leave you the house. The house is fully paid for. They leave you life insurance. They leave you something that you can go ahead on and do something in your life. What do you do with the money? I'm gonna tell you what you do with the money. We do stupid stuff with the money and then get broke and then want to complain about why we don't have any money. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. In Atlanta, you have some person who got $40,000 from his grandmother, okay? Nice bit of change. Not life-changing money, but it's enough money to, start a small business. It's enough money to do something with it to get further if you're smart, okay? Now, grandma passed away. 24-year-old Atlanta man takes the $40,000, spends it on 2 tickets for the Beyonce concert at $20,000 a piece. Now, let me read you this particular screenshot. All right. Dude at the barbershop today said he spent $40,000 on Beyonce tickets for him and his girl. Even showed me the tickets on his phone with the receipt. He works minimum wage, lives with his mom, and doesn't have a car. Only reason he had $40,000 is because his grandpa just died and left him some inheritance. He's 24, she's 21. They've been together less than a year. Okay, listen to this. Perfect brother. Apparently the only thing she wanted to go do was to see Beyonce. She said he didn't have to get her anything for her birthday, Christmas, or Valentine's as long as she got Beyonce tickets. She said she'd be happy if he'd go with her or get her ticket to go by herself. But he got tickets for both of them because he wanted to share the experience with her. Listen to this. They asked what did his mom said, and he said his mom doesn't know and he's never going to tell her. But she's eventually going to find out because she knows he got that inheritance and she's going to ask about it. And it's not like he can put it back the next day. Okay? Now, you see this ticket stub here? $41,519.13. Okay? Now, let me talk about that. It's actually the grandpa of the grandma, okay? But then you have broke men, I'm gonna transition to this, who will do things like that for somebody else, which is stupid because that girl is gonna leave you and go to somebody who can't give her nothing. What kind of person that loves you and cares about you will even let you do that? It doesn't even make sense. But then you make stupid decisions like that are pretty much life-changing, as if Beyonce needs your money. You could have got backseat tickets. You could have got tickets that cost $500, but front row with $20,000, I can afford that and I won't do it. I could never spend $20,000 watching a goddamn Beyonce concert, ever. And this is why I want to tell you, a lot of black wealth and black spending, it goes with trying to floss. I don't know how many black men that I know trying to impress some lady trying to impress some homies, are out here spending it all. If it ain't tickets, it's on a car. Niggas love cars. Let's spend some money on the car. Let these know what's up. You know how brothers talk. Yeah, I'm doing my thing over here. Then you don't have nothing. Then you're dusty as hell. I already know. I already know how it works. Then when you don't have nothing, then when the chicks don't want to talk to you, oh, she hating on me. We gotta be honest. How many brothers out there are black women? You have so many opportunities to do the right thing financially and you don't do it. That includes me. It's spend your money on what you want, beg for what you need. How many of y'all know somebody like that? And then complain about the other groups who are saving. These immigrants groups who are saving, reinvesting, doing things. Then we get an attitude with them when they start looking down at us. Because the resources that some of our folks gave us, we are not managing it. We gotta be honest about that, family. We are not managing that. That which people have gotten, we're not doing it. We want to have attitude. And this is one of the reasons why largely a lot of us as blacks don't have anything. Because once we get some money, all of a sudden we need to have that rush to feel like we made it. Let everybody know, oh, I got a nice car, got me a nice, if you're a woman, you got you a nice weave, you got you some nice sandals, Now, some of you in Dubai taking pictures, y'all love taking pictures, that's what y'all love doing. Taking pictures, all of that, going on there, looking like a goddamn fool. Then there's nothing. I saw something the other day, and it comes to Americans in their retirement. What was the case here? It said that most Americans will not have the money they need to retire. But here's something I want to talk about. A lot of Americans have made enough money to retire. Right now, if I'm honestly can say this, if I don't work another day in my life, I have made enough money now to do something. That's just the God's honest truth. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. I have been blessed to, number one, have the kind of work ethic I do, and to have the situation that I have going on, to basically do what I'm doing now, which is having a great time. Okay, working every day, making money. But I'll tell you what happened. I've invested. I'm gonna give a shout out. One day I get a call. This is a true story. I get a call one day from Alpha Male Strategies. It's right when I started doing a little better on YouTube. I switched to celebrity in 2020, but I got a call from Alpha Male Strategies. Alpha Male Strategies calls me, says, O'Shea, what do you know about index funds? Now, I knew a little bit about index funds, but not very much, okay? And it's a very basic concept to understand. She said, O'Shea, man, you're on a level now that you make a lot of money, okay? And you need to set yourself up for some retirement. Now, this is just me. I was just in medical school, so obviously I had stopped working to go to medical school for some time. And my mother had called me. She's telling me the same thing. Hey, son, you need to really check your, retirement and get that straightened out. Alpha Male Strategies, who, I was already a customer of Fidelity. So I said, man, you need to get the S&P 500, put your money there, let it sit. NASDAQ, Composite 100, all of that. Bro, once I started doing that, it was game over. Game over. All the stuff, I think in 1 year, man, I don't even want to tell you how much index funds and stocks I bought. It was mind blowing in 1 year. It's amazing what you can do with your money in 1 year if you just got goals for it. And a lot of different stuff, going to Monaco, going to beaches, didn't matter. But I thank him for that. He put me up on some game. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.